In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, we, the people of Pakistan and the Pakistan itself, we are Pakistan got independence almost 8 decades back. Almost 8 decades back, we got independence. During the past these all years, Pakistan has developed, and so did the Pakistanis. But as far the development of the rest of the countries is concerned, Pakistan's development was really poor. It was not good at all. And due to that reason, the gap between us and the developed nations, the our ranking in the amongst the nations of the world, our ranking, our number declined. We could not enhance or improve it at all. Our ranking has definitely declined, and the gap between us and the rest of the countries, the developing and the developed countries, has increased and has increased a lot, unfortunately. And for this reason, the Pakistani people, the youth of Pakistan, they are so desirous of leaving the country. They want to get settled somewhere in a developed country. They want to have an employment somewhere in the Gulf states, if at all they are unable to travel to the western countries. So this is what is happening with the people of Pakistan. Overwhelming majority of the Pakistanis, unfortunately, they are hopeless. They are having a kind of despair about the future of their country. Why is it so? By the way, there could be several reasons which could be cited for all of that. Many of the people will say that that the establishment of Pakistan is responsible for it, while some of the people will be found saying certain other things about it. But I do have another opinion, and my opinion is that it is not only the establishment of Pakistan, it is not only the leadership of Pakistan, rather, it is we, the genuinely, originally, the public of Pakistan, and we as a public, we do get, we elect the leaders, we elect the representatives, and our representatives as well as the government servants, whether they are called the establishment, whether they are called the clerical staff, whether they are the civil bureaucracy, whether they are the judiciary of Pakistan, I am of the view that we as a nation, we as a public of Pakistan, we are dishonest, and this dishonesty is called the corruption as well. A corruption is being done at the official level, that's fine, but we, the general public of Pakistan, we are equally corrupt and we are equally dishonest as well. And because of this dishonesty, I think maybe we are either the number one or the number two in the whole of the world. As for the corruption, as for the dishonesty index is concerned, we will be found amongst the top 5 countries in the whole of the world. And due to this dishonesty, due to this attitude, I think that we are unable to develop, to prosper at all, because we, the people of Pakistan, we want to develop, we want to prosper at the cost of others. Either we are trying to cheat and loot the collective fund, the government fund, either because of corruption, because of dishonesty, or we are trying to loot and cheat the fellow public, the public of Pakistan. And this has become the reason, once we are pitched against each other, once we are trying to pick the pockets of each other, once we are trying to loot and cheat the public fund. So this is the actual reason why we, the people of Pakistan, the general public in Pakistan, as well as the whole of the country, we are unable to develop, we are unable to prosper, we are unable to move forward, and we are unable to gain a kind of respect amongst the community of the nations. Dear friends, if at all we are genuinely interested in becoming we in gaining an honorable place amongst the nations of the world. If at all we want our country to develop, if at all we want to develop on on the solid grounds, all what we need to do is that we need to become an honest nation. Unless and until we become honest, we will never be able to develop and to prosper. While the trouble with the Pakistan today is that almost in every department, almost at every level, the people who are dominating the rest of the people, they are dishonest, they are fake people. Neither they are capable enough nor they are honest enough. Now, being empty of the honesty, being deprived, being unable to to competent, become a competent. Neither we are skilled enough nor we are honest enough. We, the people who are dominating almost every department and almost every level. So this is the trouble with the Pakistani public, and that is the reason we find ourselves unable to develop, unable to prosper. Let me tell you that unless and until we do fix this problem, unless and until we don't come out of this huge amount of dishonesties, we will never be able to develop, we will never be able to prosper and to grow as per the and to enhance and to increase our place amongst the nations of the world, to get a better ranking. I think as long as we are dishonest people, as long as we are grossly and hugely dishonest people, we will never be able to develop, to prosper, to solve our own problem. Some of the people in the society are developing, and they are developing at a faster pace. Why? Because they are more dishonest, because they are doing their dishonesty with the more skills, with the more competency, with the more command. So that is why they are developing, and they have developed a lot, they developed at a faster pace. Unless and until we don't come out of it, we as a nation will never be able to develop and to prosper, and the gap between the rich and the poor will keep increasing in our society, and we will become a kind of country, we will become a kind of nation where the resources of the country are lying into the few hands only. And that is the trouble with us today. We need to come out of it, we need to become an honest people, and we need to elect the honest representatives. If at all we, the general public of Pakistan, unless and until we are honest enough, we will never be able to develop a kind of leadership, a representativeship which is honest at the same time. Now it is the governmental machinery, it is the government officer, the government employees, they are dishonest, they are corrupt. And if at all we all the segments of the society are that much of corrupt and that much of dishonest, so how come would it be possible for us and to develop, to gain the prosperity? I think we will never be able to do that. We need to come out of that, and that will be the only way we can gain a kind of respect amongst the nations of the world. That will be the only way we can develop at a better place, and we will be able to reduce a kind of gap which has been created between us and the rest of the nation, between us and the rest of the developed countries. Thank you.